welcome back to my channel. I wanted to start putting out some prom looks for all my babes that are going to prom this year. So let's go ahead and jump into this tutorial. I started off by priming my eyes using the Makeup Revolution Concealer in the shade C12 as usual. But then I'm going to go ahead and jump into the Lick and Lash eyeshadow palette. This one is the 35E Duchess palette, and I'm taking one of the blue shades in the upper right corner and applying this onto my crease. And I'm just going to start buffing that in using a blending brush. I'm then going to go into the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia, and using the shade Warm Taupe, I'm going to start using this color to blend out the edges of that blue eyeshadow that I just applied. So then I'm going to go ahead and use the darkest blue eyeshadow from the same Lick and Lash eyeshadow palette and apply that onto the crease, and that's going to be like our crease color, kind of give the look some depth and really make it like smoke out and everything. I went ahead and used the Makeup Revolution Concealer once again and applied that directly onto the lids. I feel like having that extra concealer there is just going to make the eyeshadow that you put on next kind of stand out a little bit more and kind of give it something to grab onto. So that's the reason why I placed it there, but you definitely don't have to do that step. It's just kind of like my personal preference before I put on like any type of lid color. The first eyeshadow that I applied onto the lids is from Deck of Scarlet. This is one of their single eyeshadows. I can't remember the color right now, but I'll definitely have it in the description box for you guys so you can check it out. It's a really, really pretty blue eyeshadow though, and I actually really like the way it looks by itself, but being that I'm super extra, we're gonna go ahead and put a pigment right on top. Then I'm picking up this pigment from Peaches and Cream Makeup. This is the pigment in the shade Mermaze, and it's so pretty. This is one of my favorite pigments from them. It definitely has like that glitter effect to it as well as like the metallicness, which is one of the things I love most about it. I definitely suggest you guys check out Peaches and Cream Makeup for their pigments because they are just amazing and are some of my favorites right now. I went ahead and also added like a little bit of a smoky liner onto the lash line using that dark blue eyeshadow that we applied on the crease, as well as a little bit of black from the same palette. So now that my eyes are pretty much done, I'm going to go ahead and move on to skin. I started off using the Badescu Rosewater facial spray just for a little bit of extra hydration before I put on a bunch of makeup on my skin. Then for my primer, I used the Becca First Light Priming Filter. This is great if you want like that nice kind of glowy, dewy look. So I went ahead and used that because that's kind of the effect that I'm going for with my skin for today. Then I went in with the Joiye Cosmetics Strobe Drops in the shade Peach. I just wanted to have like that extra glowiness going on for the skin, so I did want to put it underneath my foundation as well. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and apply that onto like a few dots onto my skin and then buff it out using a stippling brush. Then I'm going to go ahead and apply my foundation. I'm using the LA Girl Illuminating Foundation, and it is in the shade Bronze. I recently picked it up and I really like it. It's really nice. It's definitely a steal too, considering that it's like $7, I think, like, or something like that. Like, it's really inexpensive. So if you're looking for a good foundation, it's going to kind of give you like that more satin on the dewy kind of side, then definitely check this one out. I also used some concealers from LA Girl to conceal underneath my eyes and highlight all the high points of my face. And I mixed together two colors. These are the Yellow Corrector as well as Cool Tan. I applied it using a synthetic brush. This is the same brush that I applied that Makeup Revolution concealer on my lid. And yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it out with the brush and then smooth everything out using a sponge. Then to set the under eyes and everywhere else I place concealer, I use my Black Radiance Loose Setting Powder, and it has like a nice little yellow tint to it, so it's perfect for brightening up all those high points of the face. So now that the skin is done, I'm gonna go ahead and move back to the eyes. I'm just gonna take those same blue eyeshadows and a little bit of that black, I believe, to smoke out the lower lash line. Then I'm going in with the Urban Decay 24/7 eyeliner in the shade Sabbath. It's a really dark navy blue, so I thought it would be perfect for this look. Once that eyeliner is on, I'm gonna go ahead and use some mascara from the top and bottom lashes along with my lash primer. I use the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Primer first, just on the lower lashes, because that's the only lashes that are basically showing in all of my makeup looks, because I do prefer to wear a false lash. So I'm doing that first onto the lower lashes, and then while that is drying, I'm gonna go ahead and coat my mascara on the top lashes and then move on to the bottom lashes once it's dry. For my falsies today, I'm going in with the Bold Face Makeup lashes in the shade Go Big or Go Home. Now we're on to brows. CoverGirl sent me a bunch of new products from their spring 2018 collection. I wanted to go ahead and use some of the brow stuff that they sent me, so I'm using their ultra fine brow pencil. It has a little spoolie on the end, which is perfect. I love that. And I'm just gonna go ahead and fill in my brows using the pencil first. Then for that extra definition, I'm gonna go in with the CoverGirl Brow Pomade, and I'm using my Sigma EO6 brush as usual. I'm taking a little bit of product and just mostly applying it onto the bottom half of the brow and a little bit on the inner portion just to kind of create a more feathered look. I'm going in with the Joiye Strobe drops again just to prep my skin for highlight, and I'm applying it using my fingers again on all the high points of the face, so cheekbones, nose, cupid's bow, chin, all those areas. I feel like this highlighter deserves like a drum roll or something because it's so amazing. I'm going in next with the Anastasia and Amrezy highlighter, and I'll be honest, when I first saw this highlight, I was like, I don't know. It looks a little light. Usually when I try colors like this in the past, it just ends up being way too light for my complexion, but when I finally went into the store and tried it on and like swatched it and everything, I was like, yes, I need this highlighter. I need it. It's gorgeous. So if you've tried it already, let me know what you think, because I would love to hear you guys' opinions on it. It's definitely like hyped up, but I think it's for a good reason. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and work on my lips next. For some reason, the footage got cut off, so I just went ahead and showed you guys the products that I was using. I went ahead and used the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in Downtown Beauty, and then the Lingerie Liquid Lipstick in Delicate Lust, and added a little bit of Lime Crime's Diamond Crusher in the shade Dope. I feel like ever since I did those festival looks, I'm like obsessed with face jewels. So I'm gonna go ahead and use a few jewels from the Gypsy Shrine. This is from their mix and match set. I used the 2 smallest rhinestones on the bottom corners, and I also used some of the smaller oval gems and placed those on the lower lash line. And that pretty much concludes this look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you are going to prom, please feel free to let me know in the comments what type of looks you would want me to do, because I would love to hear you guys' opinions. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and sound off in the comments and let me know what you guys think of this look. But thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys in my next video.